They can't take it anymore. That's the message from hundreds of Somalis living in the US state of Minnesota. They're upset because the only bank in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area has stopped processing money transfers to Somalia. And that means that hard-earned money in the United States will be even more difficult to reach family members thousands of kilometers away.
They won't be able to pay the rent, and they won't be able to buy the grocery.
Sunrise Community Banks made the decision to stop the cash transfers after 2 Somali women were convicted of sending money to the Islamist Al-Shabaab group in Somalia, its members considered terrorists by the US government. Bank officials say they fear being prosecuted under federal laws and banking regulations that concern terror financing. They say it's not worth the risk. Congressman Keith Ellison is trying to get an exemption for the bank, but he says Sunrise and other banks that have already cut off Somali transfers have overreacted.
There's never been a bank that's gotten in trouble for a remittance transaction.
That may be the case, but for now, no money from the US's biggest Somali community is reaching desperate relatives back home. Shukri Hassan was sending roughly $600 a month to her mother and other family members.
She's not going to eat, she's not going to sleep, she's not going to feel as a mother of me not helping her, and it just hurts me to death. It really does.
Officials at the Sunrise Bank say they will consider resuming the transfers if they find a way of minimizing their risks of being prosecuted. But for now it means that one more lifeline has been cut off to the people in Somalia who can least afford it. Stefanie Dekker, Al Jazeera.
The aid agency Doctors Without Borders says it'll continue to provide medical care in Somalia despite an attack that killed 2 of its workers. But it says some of its staff have been relocated. 2 foreign workers were killed in a shooting by a colleague. A Somali national has been arrested.